Last year I made some encaustic covers that had the theme of water lilies, and I really enjoyed making them. They were a lot of fun to make. And so over the summer I got a request to make some custom orders of the same theme on these encaustic covers. So I got on a roll and I started making the covers for those orders, and then I just got kind of crazy and just started making a whole bunch of the covers. So then I thought, well, maybe some individuals would like to use these encaustic covers to make their own cover for their journals. And so during one of my lives, I showed them, and quite a few of them sold. And I have some left over, and so they're going to go into my Etsy shop. So I wanted to show what these look like, what they are, and also what you can do with them. So let me show you how I use them on covers of journals. Now, this is an encaustic cover just like this. And what I did is I attached it to a hardcover book. Can't remember what kind of book it was, but I attached it. I covered it all up with some papers. This was going to go with the Asian theme. So I covered all it with different types of papers. And then this board was attached, real simple, with two pieces of fabric to serve as a hinge. So very, very simple. And then I put some little loops of fabric and put a little piece of bamboo through there to keep that encaustic cover um, shut when you open the book. All right, so that is one way to do it. I attached this one the exact same way, just to show you a little variety, but it's attached the same way. The other way that these can be attached is instead of putting the hinge, you can just avoid decorating any of this and glue it directly to your book cover, and that would, you know, look pretty cool just as a standalone. It doesn't have to open up necessarily. I just like that little feature because I think it looks cool. But you can just, you can just glue it down. It doesn't have to be. On one of my journals, I actually, it was a lot larger one. I actually screwed the encaustic right into the book itself. So you can do it any number of ways. So these are the ones that I have left over. Let me first give you the measurements. They're all the same. These are 4 by 6. These are done on a canvas board, so that if you're familiar with encaustic, you don't want it to be on something flexible because it could chip off. This is hard. This is a canvas board, and then I would suggest, if whatever you put it on, have it, be substantial. Don't, I wouldn't put it on a cloth cover. And if you don't want to put this on a book itself, this could be your cover, and just get something else for the back in making your journal. So you can use it in you know, any way that you feel comfortable, but I wouldn't necessarily put it on a real flimsy piece of fabric. You'd want some kind of backing behind the fabric. All right, so I had numbered all of these. I'm not changing the numbers, so they're going to be, there's going to be numbers missing, but that's because those are the ones that have already been sold. So again, these are with the theme of water lilies, so they're all pretty much the same. Now, for those of you that are unfamiliar with encaustic, it is a wax that is reinforced with Damar resin, which makes it very hard. And and then there's different techniques that I've used on this. I don't, we never want the glare, and then when we want the glare to show, we can't see it. Um, it does have a oh, there's a little bit of the glass. Oh, there you can see it a little bit. Obviously, the wax does have some sheen to it, and when you see it live, it almost looks like a mosaic. And someone mentioned the other day on my live that it looked a little bit like stained glass, and it does um, have that look and feel with all the sheen that's there. So this is one of the ones that's going to go into the shop, and this one is number 2. So in the shop, I'll have the pictures with the corresponding number. This has, I don't know, I guess these are cranes on the lily pads with a little bird on the bottom. And again, these are all water lily and Asian themed, if I didn't mention the Asian theme part. Whoops, number. Ah, number 3. That one happens to be in order. What do you know? What do you know? Again, you get some of the sheen, maybe not. And that is number 4. Number 6. Oop, oop, I got the sheen right. Oh, there you see it now. Ooh, right angle. Woohoo! Anyway, you may not see it, but they all have that sheen to them like that. There you go. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. Number 8. Now I got the right angle, now that I'm almost done. Figures. Number 10. Number 13. I think this is one of my favorites. I really like this one. I don't know what kind of an animal that is. Some kind of a deer, I guess. Number 15. Number 17. And number 20. All right, so those are going to be in the shop. And they're going to be for sale as a standalone. If you want a journal made out of any one of these, send me a message and we can talk. And otherwise, I've had these a long time. And you know how it goes in my place. I look at them, I pet them, I touch them, and then they're ready for a new home. And I hope that new home is with you.